Hello guys, merhaba. I'm Can from Turkish Live. So I've been teaching Turkish for almost 1.5 years now. I had so many students from different nationalities, from different levels, but there were some common mistakes that almost all of them made when they are learning Turkish. So today I want to show you these common mistakes that Turkish learners make so that you don't make them. Let's get started. This one confuses most of the Turkish learners because in English, when you are saying the number of an object, for example, 2 pens, the noun takes the plural suffix, pens. You don't say 2 pen, right? But in Turkish, if there's a number, the following noun is always singular. So in English, you say 1 pen, 2 pens, 3 pens. But in Turkish, you say bir kalem, iki kalem, üç kalem, not üç kalemler. So it's like 3 pen, 2 pen. I know it might sound weird to you, but this is how we use it. You don't use plural suffix with the numbers. This rule is also valid for adjectives like so many or a lot of. For example, a lot of cars. It's not bir sürü arabalar. It should be bir sürü araba, which literally means a lot of car or so many cars. It's not pek çok arabalar. No plural suffix. It's just pek çok araba. Pek çok araba. So many car. So be careful about it. So yemek means food and it also means to eat. To say I ate dinner, you can say ben akşam yemeği yedim. Ben akşam yemeği yedim. Or to say I ate lunch, you say ben öğlen yemeği yedim. Ben öğlen yemeği yedim. But when it comes to breakfast, we don't use to eat as a verb. We don't say ben kahvaltı yedim. The right sentence to say is ben kahvaltı ettim or ben kahvaltı yaptım. They both mean the same. They both mean I ate breakfast or I had breakfast. So don't forget, you can use the verb yemek with lunch, öğlen yemeği, and with dinner, akşam yemeği, but don't use it with breakfast. Don't use it with kahvaltı. Use the verbs yapmak or etmek. This one is very common, guys. So the mistake that Turkish learners make is to translate the sentence directly from English. So in English, when you add never to a sentence, it makes the sentence negative, right? For example, I have worked. Ben çalıştım. I have worked. This is a positive sentence. But when I say I have never worked, it's a negative sentence. So most people think that, so I worked means ben çalıştım and never means hiç in Turkish. So ben hiç çalıştım should mean same with I have never worked, but that's actually wrong. This sentence is still positive. Adding hiç is not enough to make a sentence negative in Turkish. So in order to make a sentence negative, you need to add the suffix me or ma to the verb. This suffix will make the sentence negative. So I have never worked in Turkish is ben hiç çalışmadım. Ben hiç çalışmadım. Çalışmadım means I haven't worked. Let's see more examples now. I've never spoken. Ben hiç konuştum. That's wrong. It should be ben hiç konuşmadım. Ben hiç konuşmadım. No one came. So no one in Turkish is hiç kimse. No one came is not hiç kimse geldi. Don't get confused. Hiç kimse geldi is still a positive sentence. You should say hiç kimse gelmedi. So you should add this me and ma suffix. I've never slept. Ben hiç uyudum. That's wrong. The right sentence should be ben hiç uyumadım. Ben hiç uyumadım. So when I'm talking to my students or to my foreign friends, I'm asking them, nasılsın? how are you? Nasılsın? And then they say iyiyim, which means I'm good. İyiyim. And then they want to ask me, what about you? And the translation of what about you in Turkish is yasen. So they say yasen. But the problem with yasen is almost no one uses yasen. It sounds so unnatural. It's not wrong to say yasen. It perfectly makes sense, but we just don't use it. It's like saying I'm fine, thanks, and you? So instead of yasen, you can say sen nasılsın? Sen nasılsın? How are you? Nasılsın? İyiyim. Sen nasılsın? Don't use yasen, okay? I mean, you can use yasen, but it will sound unnatural. So one day I was together with one of my Pakistani friends who were trying to learn Turkish. We were in a cafe, we had Turkish coffee, we had a really good time. And then when she was about to leave, she said, ben otobüs alacağım. And I kind of got confused because it means I'm gonna get a bus or I'm gonna buy a bus. But then I realized that she is actually trying to say I will take a bus. But she didn't know that we don't use take in the same way we use it in English. To take means almak in Turkish. Almak. But we just use it to say I get something or I buy something. We are not using it to say I'm gonna get on the bus or something related to bus. So you can't say otobüs alacağım. You can't also say taksi alacağım. Okay? It doesn't mean I will take a taxi. To say I will take a bus in Turkish, you should use the verb binmek. Binmek, which literally means to get on. So you can say otobüse bineceğim. Otobüse bineceğim. If you want to say I will take a taxi, you should use a different verb which is tutmak. Tutmak. It means to hold in Turkish. So you will say taksi tutacağım. Taksi tutacağım. I will take a taxi. I hope you learned some of the common mistakes that Turkish learners make when they're talking in Turkish. If this video helped you, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'm here to help you improve your Turkish and become more confident in Turkish. So thank you for watching. We also have an Instagram page which is Turkish Le. I share some useful phrases and pronunciation tips. I would love to see you there. Take care until next video. Bye bye.